Hi guys, this is Narc00 here, and today we're going to play some 7 Days to Die. I haven't played 7 Days to Die quite a while. I think Alpha 16 was the last time I played, although I haven't actually recorded me playing this game at all. So that's what I'm doing here today, is we're going to play some 7 Days to Die. We're going to start a new game. I've actually played maybe like an hour or so of the version 18.4 that we're playing now. That was last night. I tried to do some recording and just got some really shitty spawns. So we're going to dive right in. I'm playing with some pretty simple settings. I was playing on Nava's gun, which seemed like a really balanced map. But in hindsight, I probably won't do that, I don't think. I think it's probably a bit much. In regards of, because like, I don't know how much Nava's gun's changed, or if it even has changed lately. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to play the game as it is on a random gen. But before I do that quickly, actually, is I'll show you the settings we're going to play with. So we're going to go Nomad difficulty settings, 120-minute day-night cycles, 18 hours, so that anything that's yellow is what I've changed, by the way, guys. So when you look at this, anything that's yellow is the setting that I've changed. If it's white, it's default, basically, as far as I know. I've got the Blood Moon Rage set to 2 days. I like that bit of variance. I'm actually contemplating to actually changing that a little bit from the 2 days and doing something else with it. Just leave it at the 7 and see how it goes. I like the extra 2 days and the 120 minutes because I think 60-minute day-night cycles are just too short. You don't get a lot done, and the game advances far too fast, I think, personally. That's how I like to play it. Zombie Night Speed, I've got them on jogging. They're not running. When they're feral, they're sprinting at me. When they're Blood Moon, that's when I've got them running. So that's when they're really running at you, right? Persistent profiles on, of course, naturally. Advanced settings, everything's pretty much 100% on loot abundance, everything like that. Normally on my dedicated server, which I'm playing with my friends, I'll have loot abundance to 115% and experience to 115%, just to speed things up a little with that with the changes I've made on the day-night time cycle. Makes it just a bit more balanced. Drop on death, tool blood only, so you keep your backpack. Airdrops every 7 days, not every 30 days. I mean, the stuff in the airdrops is really only important, I think, in the first 7 days or 14 days, depending on what looting you plan on doing. Just simply for the fact that the airdrops in these latest versions of the game, as far as I know, are just basically like just food and water and stuff like that, and some medical supplies. Like I don't think so. You don't get many weapons and stuff in them anymore, even if at all. So the airdrops I've played with my friends, there's been no weapons in them at all. It might just be a chance thing, I don't know. But I'm just playing it on the assumption, because I haven't checked up on the patch notes and stuff. I'm just playing it under the assumption that that is the case. Okay, and that's pretty much the settings, guys. So what I'll do, I might go a random world, I think. I'll change the world size. It's only me playing. I don't want it to be massive. We'll go World Generation Seed. Zombie Hell. Press spell zombie, right? Zombie Hell. There we go. So I don't know what that means or anything. Maybe you guys can answer that for me. I'll change that name to Zombie Hell Seed. Zombie Hell Seed. And we'll start it. So this will take time, I think, for it to generate. I think like when I made it on my dedicated server for my friends to play on a few days ago, it seemed to take like 15 to 20 minutes for it to generate for the dedicated server. So I'm not sure it's going to be the same. If it's going to take a while, guys, I'm not going to make you watch it. Okay, so I'll be right back when we spawn into the game. Talk to you soon, guys. Okay, guys, we've spawned in. I was thinking when I was loading in, how I was going to go about playing the game, like as in what sort of video would this be, like what sort of series would it be. And this is really, I've got a couple of attempts I've made at trying to make YouTube videos on video games. I think the last time I publicly did one was for Fallout 4. I've since, obviously, and that was like in 2016, so that was quite a while ago. But for this game, I really enjoy it. And it's one of those games you can play single player by yourself and find it extremely enjoyable. You don't have to have other people around to have the game to be fun, and it's not bent on a multiplayer game like a lot of the games are at the moment, where you're competitively against other people and things like that. And you can play this game, if you haven't played it, you can play it like that online with like friends or on a public server. But this is the sort of game where you don't have to actually do that, and it plays perfectly fine without having to do that. So I was thinking to myself, how am I going to do this video? So what I might do is, I think I might play the game in a way that I'll try and talk as much as I can. Like I said, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, and I'm actually homesick at the moment, which is why I've decided to do it, because I've got no kids hanging off me, I've got no wife annoying me, it's just me and the computer, and we're just gonna go balls to the wall and do some stuff with this game. So I'm running around just picking stuff up random. So if you haven't played the game before, the first thing you want to do when you spawn in is break apart, depending on the spawn you get, break apart these little black things if you're in the desert like I am. And no, not that, that hurts. That's a cactus, don't punch the cactus. Is break these up, because they give you plant fibers, and you need plant fiber when you first start the game to make clothes and to make almost anything really. So make a bedroll first, like it tells you to, place it on the ground, so you have a place to respawn. Otherwise, if you die, you'll respawn somewhere away from when you first spawned in. Like usually, I think it's like up to 750 meters away or something like that. Put this stuff in your inventory. You don't want to carry a lot of this around. You can keep the bandages on your 1 or 2 or 3 slot like I do. This ensures that you have something to bandage yourself with. Up the top right here, it's going to tell us what we need to craft. So we need to grab one more small stone, which there's one right there. Make and craft a stone axe. Craft that. This is your main tool that you'll start with. You cut down trees with it. You cut down like you break up stone and stuff like that. Wants us to make some plant fiber shirt and pants. I'll make a primitive bow shortly when it tells me to. Just take a sip of my drink. Yes, I'm actually home at the moment because I've had a mild case of the flu. So no, I haven't got coronavirus, guys. I'm fine. Wait for the thing to update. It'll tell us what we need to make next. I've got the clothing on, so we've done that bit. Wait for it to update. Okay, craft a wooden club. So go to weapons, wooden club, craft. I'm not really keen on being a melee person in 7 Days to Die. I mean, if you're playing single player, I can see and you're playing by yourself, I can see the need to do it. We need gather feathers, so we get that from a bird's nest, and they're on the ground, they're round circle looking, well, bird's nest things. Let's see if we can find one around here somewhere. The desert's usually pretty good for finding bird's nest, and they're really easy to see. Hit the aloe vera plants if you get a desert spawn, because you can use them later on to make good bandages with them. I don't know what this seed's going to be like, to be honest. I mean, a desert spawn isn't that bad, but you really, really need to get yourself sorted out when it comes to the heat, because it's going to cook you something chronic. So, I'm going to make a plant fiber hood. Sorry, hat, beg your pardon. If you spawn in the snow or something like that, the hood's good. If you spawn in the desert, make a plant fiber hat, because that will really help. Because it doesn't tell you to make shoes and stuff, which is really, really weird. But I'm going to make all that stuff anyway, just because I've got the resources, and it's not hard to get this stuff. And I'll replace this really, really soon. Right, so I need feathers. So I really, really need to find a damn bird's nest. We'll go east, and we'll see what we find. Because as you may have saw, I started on a map that wasn't overly huge. I started on a map that was only 4,096 squares, so I didn't want to go too big, because I'm playing by myself, and you can always tell these random world gems because you get these weird anomalies with the terrain like this road. Looks really, really weird. Loot as much stuff as you can. Oh, near a town already. So, another thing to do with the desert, you've got to watch out, because there's scavenger birds, and they fly in the air. 6 bones, that's enough to make a bone knife. So, bones, you'll see these goobly things, like it just broke up then, like bodies or something that are rotting, like rib cages and shit. Break them apart when you see them, because bones are really, really important throughout the game. No matter what level you're at, or what game stage you're at, bones are really, really important. You want to get bones. I'm just trying to find a damn bird's nest. Break the yucca plants as well, because you can actually make food out of the yucca plant. Like these bones here, so I was talking about. Just here. Break these open. Because you use the bones and you make a bone shiv. So you click on the bone in your inventory, go to recipes, bone knife. Craft that, because if you come across an animal and you kill it, you use the knife to gut the animal. And you can also use the knife, obviously, well, as a knife. Which has a faster attack speed. Ah, there's a bird's nest. I knew we'd find one eventually. Normally, they're pretty easy to find, but obviously this time it wasn't so easy. Alright, so now it wants to craft a bow. So we make a bow and we queue up an arrow. There we go, to shut it up. Break some of this stuff apart. Hopefully we'll come across some more bird's nest, man. There's really not much here, eh? Right, we've got the next starting. So it wants us to create a wooden frame. So we create that. Then we upgrade it with the axe in our hand. So we'll click that down there. Go to here, place it on the ground. No, not click, pick it up. Right click on it. There we go, upgrades it. I think it wants us to make a campfire next, which means we need more stones. What do we need, 10? 5, so I need 2 more stones. 1. There's another one. But yeah, having time off to do this with no chance of interruptions is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'd love to have YouTube as a job. Like I think any gamer out there would dream that that's the case. They could just stay at home all day and just make money off YouTube, but apparently it's really, really hard and it just takes a lot of luck and talent, which I may or may not have, guys, but hopefully you watch me fail and enjoy it. I think that's all it wants us to do. So let's go check out this town. Before we do, let's just quickly see what we've got. So I'll put that down there anyway. And I've only got 1 feather. Like, that's just useless. So it's probably not even worthwhile using that. There's a rabbit. So let's see if we can get this rabbit. I doubt it. It's going to run away from us. Hey, we got it. Sweet. I was playing last night and I came across a rabbit and had no luck at all. Like, I shot at it with the bow and it ran away and I just couldn't catch it. Like, once you spook them and if you don't kill it, you basically lost it. Almost all this stuff has got no loot in it. This garbage is just garbage. Headlight. Not really useful at the start of the game. It's one of those things that will come in useful. Just at the moment. Not that useful. Another stone. I'm going to run through the desert a little bit here towards that town. One thing I did notice playing last night is that towns don't really have a lot of zombies out in the streets anymore. They all seem to be hidden inside the houses and stuff, in like inside walls and inside cupboards and stuff. So you've got to really watch out for this, and I'll show you what I mean when we get inside. Brass, don't need that just yet. I'm not going to worry about that. I haven't got a forge yet even. Now, is that a mausoleum? Here we go. Our first zombie friend. So if you've got the club, you've got to be really, really careful. So when we get close enough, he'll take a swing at us, and that's when we hit him. So I did a right click there. You've got to watch out with your right clicks because he uses up a lot of stam. When he's on the ground, step back away from him. There we go, killed him. It looks like last night I was playing, I died like 4 or 5 times, which is why I've started again. This is the 4th time I've started again. It's not because I'm crap at the game, it's just because I'm not good at the melee side of things. Like, I'm used to using guns or bows. But watching other players and how they do it, they reckon going with clubs at the start of the game is your best bet. Just because while you're looting, you're not wasting ammunition if you find a gun. And just chewing through your ammo. So I'm going to try that and see how it goes. So, but since when I started the first recording last night, I died like twice in 30 minutes of recording, and I thought, yeah, this is a joke. So, but now I think I've gotten used to it, and I can do something with it. Here we go. Let it take a swing. Right click. Don't get too close. On the ground. Yeah, she's dead. So I seem to be getting a little bit better at it. Looking at those two. Just keep an eye on your 6. Don't get yourself ruined. Now the quest does want us to go to the trader. I'm not going to do that yet until I've got a decent sized full inventory, because I don't want to go there with nothing to sell. There's no point. We'll go there and do the quest when we've got a bit of thing. Now this place is crawling with zombies, so we've got to be really, really careful. So we've got one over there. Walk in there. I think they jump off at you from the roof inside there, so we'll be really careful here. Oh, it's a crawler. Watch out for crawlers. They'll break your legs when they hit you. Shouldn't be getting hit by this dude, but Their animation, it's hard to see if they're attacking or not, because of the way they crawl. Looks like they're attacking you, but they're really not. So these guys will drop down somewhere inside here, I believe. There's one up there, look. There's two up there. I contracted a virus from that freaking zombie too. How annoying. He's gone. She's a feral. That one's down. Yeah, you just gotta be really, really careful with them, mate. They're just... Some of them you can hit and it really pisses them off. The other thing too is, the reason I'm not doing much damage to him right now is because my stam was so low. So your stam isn't just about, as far as I know from what I understand, is your stam doesn't just cover how much, well, the amount that you have, it's also how much damage you're doing with a certain hit. And I think that's always been the case in 7 Days to Die. I'm not sure if that's factual or not, but that's what I recall. I remember figuring out. I do believe there's something up here we can loot. There's something there on this side. Beer and goldenrod. I was hoping for some honey, like honey we can use at the moment to remove this sickness we've got. Yeah. Just gotta be really, really careful, guys. Holy crap, man. There's another... Now, down here, inside the bottom of the mausoleum, there's a shitload of zombies. Like, when I say shitload, I mean... I'm not kidding, man. There's a lot of zombies down there. There's some good loot if we can get past it. Up in the sky up there, that's a zombie bird. That's what I was talking about before. But this weapon, they're just an absolute nightmare. I think he's... I'm not sure if he's seen me or not. I was here last night and I got killed by a damn dog. Like, a dog killed me. Or a dingo, like an Australian-looking dingo thing, like a mangy animal mutt thing. And it killed me out of nowhere. I was in the middle... I was going through a school, I think, on the Nubbers gun map. And I'm already carrying too much stuff, man. That's annoying. Just drink some of this. Scrap that. Don't want that yet. Don't want that for now. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. Keep the pills down there in case I need them. Rearrange my inventory. Nitrate's completely useless to us at the moment. That should do. See how we go with that. And go down in this place and risk the death. Here we go. At this place, playing with my friends the other day, and it was like totally packed out, man. There was so many monsters in here. They're all inside these big hole like in these walls here. Like when I've come in here, yeah, there's one. I think too is a lot of these are probably going to be feral too. Ow! Bitch! Stop the bleeding. Actually, have I got any cloth? No, I don't. I need to find some clothes so I can rip them up because I need to make bandages. I might repair this before we go any further. Because I don't want to waste those healing bandages early on that I just picked up. But we're going to find some really good loot now. One will come out of there most probably. Yep. These guys have so much health. That's my 6. I just don't want to get ambushed behind the guys. It's really suck if they came up behind me and just ambushed me this early in the game like last night. I'm just so paranoid of it. I was in that school and I'd killed like 7 or 8 zombies. It was gone really tickety-boo. There was not a problem. And then out of nowhere, I started getting attacked from something. I turned around and there was this damn black dog. Like, he just chewed me to pieces. And I was already on low health. Ammo, won't say no to some ammo. Lockpicks. Here we go, next guy, and what's some? I think I missed him, I'm not sure. Just waiting for my stam to regenerate. It's got such a long reach too, these guys. I'm stuck on a wall. When you really shouldn't be... can't move. Yeah, I'm going to use advantage. Might take the painkillers while I'm at it. Let's go. Looted that enemy we did, looted that one. Did coffin. If I had a gun, like a shotgun or a handgun or something like that, I'd probably just run in here, aggro all the zombies and just take them out one by one. But using the club, I've got to be really careful. Because these zombies can really stuff you up. Just take your time. Don't rush it. Come on. One down. Oh, she's gone feral. Run away from her. I don't know how long they sprint for. You gotta watch out going up steps because they seem to walk really fast up steps. And I've got to be careful not to turn my back on them. Especially when they're close. Yeah, fuck that. Take that, you bitch. I just don't like getting hit by them because they can kill you really quickly. And overwhelm you really quickly too. As zombies should. Ah, weapon smile file. Ammo. Lame. Just trying to watch out really carefully what's going on here. Sinkers are just completely useless to us. We're looting here, I reckon. What? Says there's something in there, but I'm not. Oh, it ripped off. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Gotta get really hairy, guys. The nurse clocked that guy on the back of the head. Actually, nothing behind me. Oh, what? Come on, I'm trying to concentrate here. Come on, die. What? Oh, hit her in the arm. That's why I didn't do much damage. Oh, missed the garbage. No. And yeah, whatever. Slowly getting there, guys. Slowly getting there. Almost taking out the Mausoleum. Not in there. Oh, okay. Check our 6 to make sure we're not being stalked. Here's a zombie. A mod, okay. Repair this, don't know that to break when we're halfway through a freaking combat, that would really be bad. I don't know where she is, I'm not sure. Ah, here we go. Excellent. That'll help with the bleeding. Just not sure where that zombie's, I can hear her, I'm just not sure where it is. Must be another room in here that I don't know about. I remember there being some in here. They'll come out of the walls and shit. Oh, hello. Where you came from. Get around him so we got no one behind us. Yeah. Definitely getting better using this melee weapon. I think some will come out of there, and one comes out of there. There's one, there. That's what I mean. So this is the main loot area of this particular POI. So we're going to have to be really careful here. See who's running faster. Looks like this Sheila here. She's a feral, so I'll make sure our back's nice and clear. It's a problem that these two are so spread apart, but in the same line as each other. Here we go. Now, blood comes off them when they hit each other. I'm not sure if that actually does anything. This guy's gone feral on us. Calm the fuck down, buddy. Oh, yeah. Your girlfriend's head's gone. That one's dead. I thought he was dead. Out of stamina, so be careful here. He's gone feral. I'm stuck. You have to go feral. Try and get some distance. He's running up the stairs, run outside. Okay, he's calmed down now. He's dead. Some distance on him. Nurse is still coming. I'm going to kill this guy before the nurse comes. Let's jump past. He's down. Where's Nursey? There we go. We did that kind of successfully. I'm kind of surprised. I actually thought I was going to get toasted then, but like I said, I must have improved on my melee skills, because when you first started, it's not intuitive, I don't think, or at least it wasn't for me. On the way it works, like I get you got to attack and things like that, and then step back while they attack back, time it right. So there is a way to do it, and I've never been really good at it, but it looks like I must have improved. Working stiffs, I'm happy with that. Let's just hope that there's something good in there. So we'll make sure there's no one else in these rooms first before we go looting and getting banged from behind. There's a safe up there. We've got some lockpicks we can use on that. Check this chest. Oh, what a green double barrel shotgun off the bat, man. That is sick, dude. I'll wear that. An iron spear. Crappy bow, not worried about that. Not worried about that. Iron arrows, we'll take that. Steel armor. Wow, man. This is sick, dude. In here. A sledgy as well. God damn. Nice. What a start. Like, the starts I had last night on the other games were nowhere near this good. Although I did find a fire axe really early on in the game. It was like a orange one, level 3, or whatever color that is. Okay, that's pretty good. Wire tool early on, nice. Blood bag, nice. There's another working stiff here somewhere. Break this one down. Picker and a fire axe would be good. Like that'd be handy. Be good to us. Come on, be good to us. A hammer. Got a green one of those last night. Paintbrush, not worried about it. I mean, an extra sledgehammer, not going to need it. Like, that's 3 sledgehammers. I'll reload the shotty in case we need it. Hopefully we get some more loot. We'll open up this one, and then we'll call the video here, and move on to the next one, do some more looting in the next video, guys. What do you reckon? Hopefully find a place to stay, too. Take a sip of my drink. That's lucky. We actually got it first go without anything breaking. Cool. Yeah, level 3 stun button. That's where you got one as well. Guys, we're doing pretty well on the loot at the moment. Not bad for the first round, eh? I would have preferred a better melee. Melee damage 13. Melee damage 13. Power attack damage 27. Power attack. It's actually the stun back is quite crap. Stam cost 11. Stam cost 13. 70 attacks per minute on that. 55 on that. So it's a little bit faster. This is advantage. 55. Yeah. Yes, we're getting what was that, 70 attacks a minute with that, as opposed to 55. I think we'll try. It looks like it does basically the same damage. This is less stam. See how we go. I think we'll just have a check. I think we'll have to see. Like this does a lot, like 26 damage, 64 power attack damage, right? But it uses so much stam. Look at that, 27 as opposed to 11. Yeah, I think we'll go to stun button. Scrap that. I'll keep that. I'll keep that one because I'm not going to chuck it out. I won't need that because I can make another one of those if I need it. Don't need the plant fiber anymore. We're pretty good there. What else do we have here? I'm not worried about the bow. I'm not going to worry about the bow now. Not at this point. Keep going. What else we got here? We can get rid of light. Don't want it. Empty glass jars. Don't want it. That stuff isn't hard to find when you're looting houses and shit. If you need it. Ammo. That's fine. Iron arrow. Get rid of that. I mean, some of this stuff, yes, I could probably sell it or scrap it or whatever. But I'm not too worried, guys. I'm really not too worried. Alright, we'll leave the video there, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. That'd be awesome. Look forward to doing more videos for you guys. I might try and get as many videos recorded today because I'm back to work on Monday. Today is Thursday. So I've got a bit of time here that we can go. We've got a bit of time to do some more looting, shooting, and scooting and building. And I'll talk to you guys on the next episode. Thanks very much, guys. And again, leave a like. Cheers, guys. Bye.